Hello, my name's Lise. Welcome everybody now to the top 8 Fast and Furious films. I'm doing from the worst to the best. There is 8 of them, and I gotta say this. I'm not the greatest fan of this franchise. I do enjoy it, and certain films are excellent, but all in total, I only dislike one Fast and Furious film. But I just don't, sometimes it's just overly sexualized with women, just too much with fast cars. And people say, well, that's Fast and Furious. Yes, it is Fast and Furious, but to me, I like a little plot with mine. So when you see this entire rankings, you'll know why. So, respect my opinion, I respect yours. Let's start off with the list. My least favorite, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. This is technically, this is the third Fast and Furious film, and this is the sixth in the timeline. Han's character is introduced in this movie, and overall, since he was introduced, it was awesome. I like the idea of the whole drifting. It's a different type of way how to drive. You don't have to be the fastest driver, but you also need to learn how to drift, how to make your turns and all that stuff. So it was a different layer of driving skills. So that was good. But why do I don't like this film? One, the main character is a kid from America. He gets into trouble at school with fast cars, so his mother sends him to Japan with his father. And what does he do? He gets in trouble with a Japanese gang, a guy who's connected with the Yakuza, race cars, and he's flirting with the a villain's woman. One of those action films, and I'm not a big fan of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. What could have been better? Yes. Han's death, even though this was in the third franchise, was unnecessary. Granted, they later make it up for it in Fast and Furious 7 and other. And granted, we get to see Han in other films, but to see Han's death and Tokyo Drift just really annoyed me and pissed me off to no end. And the fact is, we have to still suffer through this stupid character, in my opinion, from Tokyo Drift, this stupid white kid. I'm not even going to bother to know his name. I didn't really care for him, and I still don't care for him. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, number 8. Number 7, and forgive me everybody, but it's Fast and Furious 7. Yes, Paul Walker's last movie. I do not care if this was his last one. I don't care. Well, I care that he died, but the fact that he died just made this film better. And that's the only reason why it's memorable. Here's the thing. I know Fast and Furious has over-the-top action scenes, but this movie was way over the top. Way too over the top for my liking. And the plot was stupid. It starts off pretty strong. Brian is really having trouble living a normal life. He misses the bullets instead of the cars. He has his own little post-traumatic stress disorder in a sense. He misses the drill, the ride. He misses this life. And another thing, what's happening with him? What's happening is that his family's under attack, along with Vin Diesel's character Don. Their family's being attacked, and it turns out Han's death was caused by Jason Statham's character, who is actually the brother of Owen Shaw from Fast and Furious 6. And the reason why I'm not a big fan of this film, because the plot is this. They need a device to locate Jason Statham's character because he was a former Black Ops and he's an elite killer. I'm like, okay, find the hacker that has the hacking device to find Jason Statham's character. No problem, no big deal. But the problem is, though, Jason Statham's character finds him every single point of the film when they're about to get the tracking device. The whole plot of this film is to find a tracking device to get Jason Statham's character, but Jason Statham's character constantly is finding them throughout the entire film. The fact that Jason Statham's character is so overpowered, he destroyed a hospital, defeated a SWAT team like nothing, he defeated Dwayne Johnson's character, and Vin Diesel beats him at the end. People say, well, it's supposed to be over top, it's supposed to be like that. Nah, not necessarily. Always the Fast and Furious film had a level of realisticness. This one went over the top. Car drew a building drew a building. Cars falling out of the freaking plane. I really didn't enjoy this film. They introduced Mr. Nobody, that was good, but not my favorite Fast and Furious film, to be honest with you. I'm gonna give it a number 7. Sorry, I ain't gonna apologize no more for it. Okay, number 6 is Too Fast, Too Furious. This is a simple thing. Brian is trying to get back his job to being a police officer, so he teams with Romero, or the black guy, and that is his funny character. He just teams up with him to take down a drug dealer who is also in love with, or girlfriend, or boyfriend to Ava Mendes's character, who is also an undercover cop. So the biggest thing about this, Paul Paul Walker's character is just there to get his job back with his black friend, to figure out where the drugs are, to take down this drug dealer, with flirting with Ava Mendes' character. It's like a mini cop TV movie right here. It's a TV cop movie. I didn't care for it. I gave it a C+. I find some enjoyable aspects to this film. I like Ludacris' introduction. But overall, not the greatest Fast and Furious films. Number 6. Number 5, I'm going to give to the Fast and the Furious. This is the 4th of the Fast and Furious films. I know a lot of people don't like this. But why do I like this film? One, I really enjoy the fact that they're trying to... Paul Walker's character, he's trying to still help Don now that he has his job back. He's still trying to take down Don, but he's also trying to help him. He's also trying to help him get revenge for Letty's death. Yes, Letty's supposed death. And it's just about them bonding, them still having their disagreements with each other, and the past of their, what Brian did to Don's family is still there. And it's just a really intriguing story in my personal opinion, and I enjoyed this darker and more simple tone for this entire story. The action scenes are cool. I enjoyed it. The Fast and the Furious, number 4. Number 5. Number 4 is going to be... I have it right here. Just give me 1 second, everybody. The Fast and Furious 6. Why do I like this? Owen Shaw is a pretty dang good villain. I liked him. He's just... he is trying to... He's just... this is basically the gist of this. Fast and Furious 6 is really just about the group. They're trying to get an amnesty with Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character. They want total, pardons for the government, and they want to go back to America, live free, be with their family again. Also, Letty's alive. She has amnesia. So Don's trying to get close to her, trying to get her connected. Shaw's trying to manipulate her. I love London, love the stuff. Love the plane scene. Gal Gadot's character's last appearance as well. And overall, I enjoyed it. I think it had some good action scenes. So not some over the top, but overall, you take what you get, and overall, it's a strong story of redemption, family, and bonding. So, yeah. Fast and Furious 6, number 4. Now, number 3, I know everyone's going to hate me for this. It's none other than Fast and Furious 8. Fast and Furious 8, with, none other than Charlize Theron. I love her. And the reason why I love this film, is because of her. She's the best villain. Now, I don't want to spoil too much what happens, but she's the reason why Don's character is technically turned against his own family. Why he's trying to take down his own family, and why he betrayed Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character. And basically, the group is trying to stop him from doing this crazy stuff, and trying to figure out why he's doing the stuff that he did. And the reason why he's doing what he did is quite shocking, quite interesting. And Charlize Theron is extremely dark. This woman does not play. She will kill anybody, anything. She manipulated, and the fact that she didn't die at the end of this film, yes, spoiler right there, but the fact that she didn't die, I'm excited for future installments of her. Hopefully she doesn't become a total hero, because they brought Jason Statham's character involved with this. He comes back to help the group take down Vin Diesel's character, and Owen Shaw also makes an appearance with his brother, so it's quite an interesting story. Really love the darker tone. Some of the action scenes are a little bit over the top, but they're not nowhere near as over the top as Fast and Furious 7. Love the locations, love the action scenes, love the villain, love the darker tone, and this is one of the best Fast and Furious films in my personal opinion. Some people don't like it, but to me I think this is way better than Fast and Furious 7 and a lot of other Fast and Furious films. So, sue me, hate me, whatever. Number 2, Fast and Furious 5, Brazil. Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes around, he's taking no shits, he wants a group handled. It turns out Brian and his girlfriend are expecting. Don's gonna be an uncle. He's trying to get rich with his family, trying to take down this kingpin governor of Brazil, trying to get all his money, get rich. So they assemble a team. It's like the A-Team. Gal Gadot's character comes in, Han comes in, Ludacris comes in, Romeo comes in. Interesting characters that came from the past are all joining up for the ultimate heist in Brazil, and it's ultimately interesting, fun. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson's character is just adding so much more to this film franchise. Fast and Furious 5, definitely number 2. My absolutely number 1 favorite is still the Fast and Furious, the first film. Why do I like this film? One, it's a simple story. Undercover cop trying to infiltrate a group. He connects he gets too involved with them. He connects with them. And overall, this entire lifestyle of like car racing was introduced to films, and I just really enjoyed it. I liked the over the top way it was. Well, not an over the top way, but the realistic tone it was. I really enjoyed the family aspects of this film and the betrayal of it. It kind of reminds me of this one movie with Patrick Swayze's character where he's a surfer and this guy trying to infiltrate the group. It kind of reminds me of that film. But I like the first Fast and Furious film a lot. I was surprised how much I enjoyed it, and overall I was satisfied with the movie. And overall, I just really enjoyed this film for what it was. I don't know why I still love this film number one, but that's my own personal opinion, everybody. What is your top 8 Fast and Furious films? Subscribe if you like, disagree down below, comment down below, let me know, respect my opinion, respect yours. Let me know what y'all think of the Fast and Furious franchise, your worst to the best. Alright everyone, it's Lee signing off, forget everybody.